Hi guys, it's me again. I figured we might as well get this started so I can share some of my book. I don't have a title yet. Hopefully, if we get through some of the chapters, you guys will give me some ideas or I'll figure out a title on my own. But definitely like, subscribe, share, comment. If you like it, let me know. Okay, here we go. It's dark. It's really dark. I can't even see my hands in front of my face. I can only hear my shallow breathing. It's so quiet. As I slowly inhale through my mouth, it calms me a little. I slowly start to reach my hand outwards, hoping for something tangible, a wall, a rail, a light switch, something. All I can feel is the cold, moist air in between my fingers. I feel like a mime trapped in a gigantic box trying to find where it ends. The feeling of being lost and alone fill my body like water in a cup. Panic sets in. As I shuffle my bare feet on the concrete floor, I stumble, losing my balance, stretching like a ballerina to find something sturdy besides the concrete floor below me. Nothing. As my hands land on the floor, a splash of water hits my face. Instantly, I get my wits back. I'm making too much noise. My voice trembles even inside my head as I ask myself, am I the only one down here? I tense up immediately. Stop breathing through my mouth. I practically stopped breathing altogether. I had to hear if anything was out there. I had to know. Surely, if someone was down here, they would have already heard me. Silence was practically unbearable until I noticed a glare out of the corner of my eye. Looking in the distance, I see a tiny light, but it looks so far away. Squinting my eyes in hopes that it may be a rescue team. Holding in my instincts to scream and yell for help, I look in silence because rescue teams don't travel with one light. My heart begins to race as I realize I won't be straining my eyes for long because it was getting bigger, coming closer, and it was fast. I barely blinked and it was right in front of me. A doorway, suspended in the air. The doorway was well lit inside. I even tried to use some of the light from the doorway to look at my surroundings, but all I could see ahead was darkness. The doorway itself looked like an old full-length oval mirror with wooden trimming. As I looked inside, I see shelves of books everywhere, just like a library, an old library, but a library nonetheless. These books weren't just old, they were antiques, leather-bound, some were handwritten, and all by original authors from what I could see. I felt at peace just looking at them, forgetting my current situation. Beautiful is all I could think. As I gazed upon the shelves, I felt myself leaning towards the right. I don't know how long my nerves can handle this. My palms are cold and clammy. Charlie. I hear a faint voice calling my name. I look behind me. Nothing. Looking back at the doorway, my eyes scan through all the bookshelves towards the right of the doorway. And I hear my name again. This time not so faint. Charlie. My heart's pounding in my chest. I get close to the bottom of the bookshelf and I see a small table with a book on it. When my eyes gazed upon this book, I knew it was the book that was calling my name, my soul. The book had a dusty black cloth-like cover with red letters on it. As I tried to read the title, the letters began to bleed together, making one big red blur. I rubbed my eyes with the back of my hands in disbelief, hoping there was something in my eye to explain why I'm seeing this. I look again. The title literally turned into a moving red fog in front of my face. Unbelievable. This is not possible. First, the levitating doorway. Now this. I want to leave. I want to wake up in my bed. I want to see my family. I want all this to disappear. If this is the truth, I don't want to know. As my eyes open one more time, hoping I'm dreaming, I see a man walking towards the book. As he picks up the book that was just calling my name, you can see his broad shoulders and athletic build even through his loose-fitting shirt. He was older, with salt and pepper in his 5 o'clock shadow. He looks well-traveled, and underneath those curly black locks are galaxies worth of wisdom to share. I looked up to him already. I knew he was there to help me, but with what? I have a normal life. I try not to get in trouble. As a million thoughts run through my mind, he opens the book. I can't tell if he's reading aloud or just mouthing the words because I didn't hear anything. His lips stopped moving as he looked up from the book, staring off in the distance. He's looking at someone. Everything is still for what seems like an eternity. In a flash, he slams the book closed and lets it fall on the floor. As soon as it hits the floor, a cloud of dust rose in the air from the book. The smoke rushed together like long-lost magnets into a stream, almost like the smoke from a cherry of the cigarette. The string of dust glides up into the man's dark jeans, up his bloody shirt. I couldn't tell if it was his blood or somebody else's, flowing seamlessly around his neck until it paused. Like the calm before the storm, it drifts into the air around this strange man. As fast as a viper striking its prey, the smoke-like substance forces its way into his ears, mouth, nose, even the small tear ducts of his eyes. I want to help. I'm trying to help. I can't move. I can't get in the doorway. I finally see his lips move, but only to scream in agony. I can't hear him. I can't hear him scream. I can only see. He drops to his knees with his hands over his face as his body begins to shake. In the midst of his pain, he drops to his knees. And everywhere the smoke entered started to glow. You see the focus on his face, even through the pain, as he tries to open his eyes. His eyes are open. He looks straight ahead at someone as he slides his dingy trench coat open. And before I could see what happens next, the doorway goes right through me and back into the darkness I go. But not for long.